Hello everyone. Today we are here to discuss the other 10 questions of environmental studies of TET model question paper English medium. So till yesterday we discussed up to 132nd question. Why I am solving only 10 questions means within a short time you can prepare for it, and while traveling for the work, while doing some work at the home also, you can practice it or you can listen to it. Okay, so 133rd question. Ratio of hydrogen and oxygen in each molecule of carbohydrate is. So the answer is, when we see regarding the carbohydrate, carbohydrate is derived from the word carbo means carbon, hydrate means water. So these carbohydrate are the hydrocarbons. These are the hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons. These are made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen will be in the ratio 1:2:1. Carbon is 1, hydrogen is 2, oxygen is 1. So carbon, hydrogen, oxygen will be in the ratio 1:2:1. The general formula will be like CH2N, yeah, H2NO in the bracket N, so where N refers to number of carbon atoms. So this is regarding the brief concept of carbohydrate. Carbon, hydrate, water. Carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen will be in the ratio 1:2:1 in the carbohydrate, okay, in the simple carbohydrate. So they asked hydrogen and oxygen ratio. So the hydrogen and oxygen ratio will be 2:1. So option 3 is the right answer here. 134th question. COVID-19 pandemic situation has affected Mohan from osteoporosis, right? From osteoporosis. When he consulted a doctor, was advised to take sunbath every day. The deficiency from which he is suffering from. So he was suffering from osteoporosis. Osteo refers to bone. Porosis means the pores, like bone is not strong. In Kannada, we can call it as mood ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಪೊಳ್ಳಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, okay, hollow, right? So the deficiency from which he is suffering from this we can find the answer by this term itself, sun bath. So sun bath means standing under the sunlight for few minutes, okay? So in the sun bath or in the sunlight, vitamin D will be present. So vitamin D deficiency causes osteoporosis. Option D is a right answer here. Next we have just a second. So coastal region people usually do not suffer from goitre because this mineral is rich in their food. So what happens? The coastal people will not suffer for goitre because the mineral is rich in their food, means iodine will be rich in their food. Iodine deficiency causes goitre. Okay, so the potassium is there. Potassium is also a mineral. So the lack of potassium causes fatigue, causes muscle weakness and all. And a deficiency of calcium is there, no? It causes as we discussed regarding the bone development. Along with the vitamin D, it will also contributes for bone development. Then the phosphorus is there, no? It causes usually confusion. Phosphorus deficiency causes confusion. Fatigue means sustu. So these all are caused by phosphorus. And this potassium is there, no? Due to decrease in potassium also, we will get the heart rhythms will not be rhythmatic. There will be variation in the heart rhythms. So these all are the deficiency diseases. So the coastal region people's food will be rich in iodine, so they will not suffer from the goitre. So the answer here is iodine. Next, the mineral deficiency that affects the bone development. Mineral deficiency, calcium. Identify the structure of the plant cell which is non-living from the given list. Non-living, they asked. Nucleus, which is a brain of a cell. which controls the cell function, everything it will control. So that is nucleus is a living entity. Mitochondria, it is involved in energy reproduction, which is called as powerhouse of a cell. Mitochondria is called as powerhouse of a cell. It releases energy, right? And it is also involved in aerobic respiration. It is also involved in aerobic respiration. So it is also a living entity. Then when we talk about the cytoplasm, cytoplasm is also living entity, because the most of the substances will transport, and all the living entities, living parts of the cell will be present in the cytoplasm itself. So the right answer is here, cell wall. Cell wall is made up of cellulose and other wall materials. So which what is the function of it? The function is only to protect the cell. So it is a dead part or non-living part of the plant cell. Option is cell wall. Next, Mahesh observed nerve cell under microscope and made the sketch. The mistake in his drawing is cyton width. So whatever you are seeing, no, this is a cyton part of a nerve cell. Cyton, the cell body of a nerve cell. So here he drew cytoplasm, he drew nucleus, he drew dendrites, but by mistake he drew this. We don't know like what he observed in the microscope. So what he observed is he drew the cilia over here, the hair-like structure, which are not present in the cyton or in the nerve cell. So the right answer is here, option 1, cilia. Okay, he made that thing wrong in his, that mistake he did in his observation. Next, after this cilia, then the epithelium shown in the given diagram is, the epithelium means epithelium is a surface tissue. So in the animal tissues, epithelial tissue is the first tissue, which is a surface tissue, which the main function is protective in function. So there are 3 types of epithelium: squamous epithelium, columnar epithelium, and cuboidal epithelium. If cilia or hair-like structure are present, those are called as ciliary cuboidal epithelium, ciliary columnar epithelium. So whatever we are seeing here, no, so this is a columnar because the cells are column-like, right? The cells are column-like and they have hair-like a structure, means ciliated columnar epithelium. So this ciliated columnar epithelium, these are nothing but a cilia or a hair-like structure. These are column-like, no? So these are columnar epithelial cells, right? So these columnar epithelial tissue or a group of cells is found in which part of the body? So when we see the esophagus, that is a food pipe, in the food pipe, we can observe the squamous epithelium. Squamous epithelium is which is square-like in shape. It will be like this, square-like, okay? Square-like in shape, squamous epithelium. When we come to the small intestine, we will be having simple columnar epithelium. Cilia will be absent there, simple columnar epithelium. When we come to the salivary glands, here we will be having cuboidal epithelium, cuboidal, like this, cuboidal epithelium cells we will be having. So this is one cell, like this we will be having several cells. Okay, so cuboidal epithelium. So whatever we are seeing now, no, the diagram is depicting what we are seeing here. This is ciliary, as cilia are present, and the cells are columnar, ciliary columnar epithelial tissue. This we will find in kidney tubules. Option 3 is a right answer. Option 3. Hence, our kidney is involved in absorption, excretion, and most of the transportation of the urine, of the minerals and nutrients, reabsorption of the nutrients and the water takes place. Ciliary columnar plays an important role in the kidney tubules. So option C or option 3 is a right answer over here. When we come to the 140th question here, 140th question, just a minute. Yeah. Who suggested the new cell arise through the cell division of pre-existing cells? So here actually, this is by cell theory. Cell theory was proposed by both of the scientists, Cleiden and Schwann. In cell theory, they say us that all the living things are made up of cells, and cells, the new cells are formed from the pre-existing cells. But this was enhanced by the study of one of the scientists in 1855, that is by Rudolf Virchow. So Rudolf Virchow says in his one of the studies that omnis cellula e cellula. Omnis cellula e cellula means the omnis cellula e cellula. E cellula. It means the pre-existing cells, the new cells are formed from pre-existing cells. Okay, so the right answer is here Virchow. Virchow is a right answer. Next, after that, then which part of the solar cooker is responsible for greenhouse effect? So we know that mirror reflects the sunlight, coating with black color inside the box absorbs the heat radiation, outer color of the solar cooker to cover the cooked food which is inside. Then glass sheet is there. No, this glass sheet, it will absorb the sun radiation and it will absorb the heat radiations from the sun, but it will not allow the heat to escape from the cooker, solar cooker. So what it is doing? In turn, it is heating, or it is giving out heat. It is preserving the heat in the cooker itself. It is not allowing the cooker, it is not allowing the heat radiations to go out of the cooker. It is controlling the heat radiations. So option 3, glass sheet is a right answer, which is causing greenhouse effect here. Then 142nd question, the use of waste generated in biogas production is used as what? So here option 2, manure is a right answer. Very easy question, it is manure, right? Next, petroplants was recognized by. Petroplants means what? There are certain plants which produce certain hydrocarbons. Okay, there are certain plants are there which produce certain hydrocarbons. Okay, these hydrocarbons can substitute petrol. These can substitute petrol or petroleum chemicals. So the petroplants was first recognized by a scientist, M. Kelvin. Petroplants are first recognized by a scientist, M. Kelvin. So this is about the 10 questions of model paper environmental studies. In the next session, again, we will be discussing few more environmental studies question. If you want any other subject videos, please let me know. Please subscribe to my channel, like my channel, so that I will get an encouragement to do more videos. Meet you all soon. Until that, take care. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.